Okay, we've got Curious George visits the zoo. George, said the man, how would you like to see a real elephant? Let's go to the zoo. There was a lot to see at the zoo. See, there's George and the man with the yellow hat. There were giraffes with their necks so long they seemed to reach the sky. There were kangaroos carrying their babies in their special pocket. And finally, there were elephants with their floppy ears and long trunks munching on hay. It was lunchtime. People were eating on the park benches and picnicking on the grass. I'm going to go find what time they feed the lions, said the man with the yellow hat. Wait here and don't get into trouble. Uh-oh. While George was waiting, he saw a zookeeper with a pail of bananas for the monkeys. The keeper put the pail down to get a drink of water from the fountain. And George was hungry, and he grabbed the pail and ran away with it. Hey, shouted the keeper, stop that monkey! But George kept on running. A crowd of people was standing near the monkey house. Just the place for George to hide. Standing by the cage was a little boy holding a red balloon with a long string. Suddenly, one of the monkeys reached out and snatched the string from the boy's hand. Look, the monkey's got the balloon. And ran to the top of the cage. And then he tried to squeeze the balloon through the bars. The other monkeys started to shriek and scream. The little boy was crying. Please, couldn't somebody get his balloon back? Asked the mother. None of the people could reach that high. But George knew what to do. With the pail in his hand, he climbed to the top of the cage. He took a few bananas and fed them to the monkeys. While the monkeys were eating, George snatched the balloon and swung down from the cage, and he handed the balloon back to the boy. Everybody clapped and cheered. Just then, the man with the yellow hat came running. George, the man cried, I've been looking all over for you. Please don't be angry with him, said the mother. He saved my son's balloon. George should not have taken my pail, said the keeper. But he did feed the monkeys. And now it's time to feed ourselves, George, said the man. And that's what they did. They went home and they ate bananas. And that was Curious George Visits the Zoo.